exciting game. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The guard pair will be Hero and Hakim. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range. Butler feeling out a bit. Hawkins outside. Outside, Hero. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Sinks the triple.
And he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Levine for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Butler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Butler. Shot to stop the run. Levine, that's good.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Now, Hero. He's got five. And a strong finish with two hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Levine sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Hero.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Now Butler. Shoots over Dosumu. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Denver. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players. Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. Miami grabs the miss.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin.
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. For three, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got his third bucket of the night.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
Ball against Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Levine against Butler. Levine looking around. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 11. Right side, Butler. Launches a three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Ball with a wide-open look. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Butler against Levine. Goes back up. And it's Butler laying it in.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 7 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for Miami here in the second, the guard pair will be Hero and Hackett. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Butler with the bucket down low.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Oh, Vucevic in position. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hero passes to Highsmith. Adebayo against Vucevic, and the shot goes in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Great touch. For a man with a power game, Bam still has plenty of finesse.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Levine against Butler. And Levine with the slam.
Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The driving Jimmy Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. The three-pointer no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams from outside. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat leading by 12. Left side Butler. Pass to Hero. Here's Jaquez. Defended by Dosunmu. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on Levine. And it's Butler missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
A clear look for Ball. The quick look, no good that time. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Butler passes to Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
It's stolen. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Levine, he gets that one. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
The kick outside to Butler. Oh, good on the triple.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Highsmith, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch rate. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter, surprising after his great start.
The kick out to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Levine. The shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Butler passes to Adebayo. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Off with the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Well, right now for the Heat, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Heat.
When you take care of the boards,
Thanks for spending half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Jalen Smith is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Rozier, and the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 12.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Horton Tucker. And that one, good. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Giddey against Rozier. Love with the screen on Giddey. Rozier the pass to Love, and that one drops. Love's got his first 2 points.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
Here's Giddey. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Rozier looking around. Buries it from three-point range. Rozier's got 5 now.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
Giddey against Richardson. Giddey goes in. It's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Torrey Craig. And stolen by Love. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Giddey the pass to Horton Tucker. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And a chance to check out the stats for Robinson, how he performed last season. Put up about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Rozier against Giddey. Robinson sets a screen for Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Robinson throws it down.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
If you got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about, man, that is something tough to get by. DA, thanks. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ware. Here's the 3. And it's White with the rebound. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's an 18-point game.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Rozier against Giddey. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Unloads. White, good.
That's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by White. Richardson, good.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw missing. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Buzella. And Levine subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Hero with it. 14 points for him. Butler a screen on Giddey. Outside, Hero. Shoots the 3. And so it's the Miami Heat with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such... Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along...
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Hawkins. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. Here's Hawkins. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the free throw, no good. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Here's Butler. That shot off. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 17. Ball dishes to Williams. Offline with his 3. The Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Levine against Hawkins. Hero with the screen on Levine. Rebound by Williams.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Levine throws it down.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Here's Highsmith. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sweet move. Some solid defense from Butler.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Miami no good on that time either. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside, Levine. Over Butler. Again, Levine missing. The Heat leading by 15. Hawkins the pass to Butler. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Ball surveying the defense. And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
side. Hero. Adebayo with a screen on ball. Hero, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Outstanding drive from Ball, not backing down from the contact either.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
For 3, Levine. Highsmith grabs the miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They led the game at one point by 20.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Butler.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Miami controlling the game. Here's Jaquez. And he banks in the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine against Hero. And here's Levine. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson,
Starting line.
Coming up live. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Gary Harris out there with Banchero. And it's Bataze in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Ball in at point guard. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Ball against Harris. Up top, White. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. Rebounded by Suggs.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Here's Bataze. 10 points in his last outing. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. Here's Ball. And he converts the layup.
You have to clog up all available lanes because Ball can still score on physical defenders.
Suggs surveys the D. On the wing, Suggs. Baseline jumper. Chicago with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top, is it... Oh! Wow! Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
Bataze, the pass to Suggs. The ball's knocked loose. Vucevic with a steal. Ball against Suggs. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Bataze.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Second chance effort.
2 minutes.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
And Levine throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Williams. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact, but gets it to go.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Levine way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Levine's got 10 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Suggs, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Levine. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Yeah, Suggs brings good energy and intensity to his defensive efforts.
Uncovered. Ball with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Shot by Levine, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Batase, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys,
and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And Carroll passes to Caldwell-Pope. This one for 3. The second effort. Here's Batase. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Levine. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And Bancaro gets it to go. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Levine in deep. Smith right side. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Picked by Vucevic. Clock at 6. Levine passes to Williams. Launches it. Got a hand on it.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
There's a minute 54 left in the half. And he makes it. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
I just love the moment.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. A deep 3 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Bancaro. Knocks down the long J. Bancaro's got 11.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Bulls trail by 14. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Harris. Ball no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Oh, what a jam! Levine walking on air.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Bancaro. Back to Suggs. From the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Orlando ahead, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Orlando Magic. Appreciate you joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Black in at the 1.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Magic leading by 13. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just showed.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
After the first team foul.
In place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Wagner outside. He takes it in. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Isaac.
Excellent mid-air feed to Isaac, who lifts off right on cue for the alley-oop slam.
From deep, Giddey. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
It's tipped.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Isaac's shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Right side, Giddey. He gets it in there. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Wagner. And the basket is good. And the Magic lead by 13.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
With the drive, rips it home off a terrific move.
Looking agile on the attack, it's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Back to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Black. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the defense.
2 minutes.
The three, Smith. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 13. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Outside Giddey. The three. Oh, my. And they stop the action here. They're using their...
Second personal foul. 14.
worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.114 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wagner. And the shot's good. Wagner's got 8 here in this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. 17-point game. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Buzel is no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And it's Wagner off the drive.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. And the Magic pushing it up now. It's picked off. And so it's Orlando out in front by 19 going into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot's good.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Here's Levine. Vucevic. The shot no good. Orlando leading by 21. Down low. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Suggs. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Levine. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Levine against Suggs. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Spins. With the spin, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Levine against Suggs. Shot by Levine, no good. Magic leading by 21. Here's Banchero. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And the three-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Batase can't hit. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Harris passes to Suggs. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
They get it back. Can't throw down the putback. The Bulls trail by 20. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Batase with a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 19.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Then Carroll passes to Batadze. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't
still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero is out there with Harris, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Back to Suggs. Fires from the wing. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Great defense that time from Hakeem. Heat on offense. It's a 3-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season. A nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Bitadze. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Suggs against Hakeem. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's stolen by Harris. Caldwell Pope against Hakeem. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and that one is good.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Suggs against Hero. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. And stolen by Butler. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Great pass to set up the layup. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Hero after the Magic pick up 2. Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. Hero against Suggs. Hero passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Suggs against Hero. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Suggs missing. Adebayo with the screen on Harris. There's Hero with the three. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Suggs. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Heat shoot their second free throw attempt on the night.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Outside Butler. Into the lane. Misses the double clutch jam.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
And that concludes the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The guard pair will be Hero and Hopkins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs is so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Here's Butler. Orlando grabs the miss. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Caldwell Pope outside. Pulls up, high post, and he gets the jumper to drop.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And so here's Orlando. The Heat getting the bucket. Suggs finds Banchero. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hero against Harris. Outside Hero. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Caldwell Pope pass to Harris. There's the steal. Hero with it. Picked up by Suggs. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Suggs, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now, Hero. He's got 7. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Butler finds Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter. Butler is screen on Suggs. Here's Hero, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
The Magic trail by 9. Suggs looking around. Caldwell Pope on the wing. A 3. Great defense that time from Hackett. 8 of on 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the screen. Hero from long range. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Hawkes against Caldwell Pope. And here's Adebayo outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Now, here's Suggs. He started close. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got his second basket of the night. And here is Hero. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Adebayo. The tray. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first half of play. Heat lead by 8. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Take a look at Orlando. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Heat.
They've been the better team. We expected this.
And that is our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Black is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Wagner. Here he goes to the paint. Here's Isaac. Good D from Love.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Wagner on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wagner, right side. And he makes that one.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Here's Rozier. Still scoreless. Robinson on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. And stolen by Richardson. It's 2-on-1. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic LU jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage hit.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in, score the basketball, and put pressure on the defense, he's a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Now, here's Richardson. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Rozier. And that one is off. Nice defense from Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 10. Pass to Isaac. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's the fast break.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
And finished off by Wagner.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here's Wagner after Terry Rozier hitting the 3. Up against Isaac. Misses the layup. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside Rozier. Love outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 15. Black kicks to Wagner. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And because of that versatility, Wagner with so many options offensively.
They set the pick. Here's Rozier, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Oh, he got it to go!
Patient. Bam. Woo.
Resourceful move there, ending.
And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the...
Trust it. Good to great.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat leading by 13. The guard pair will be Hero and Hakim. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
Suggs against Butler. There's the lob to Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. And he makes good on the layup. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Marquez with a wide open look. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Harris.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Caldwell Pope passes to Bitadze. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Bucket is good. Hero's got 19 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Suggs. The offensive rebound. Bitadze.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Jacks up a 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Suggs against Marquez. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Caldwell Pope against Butler. Pass to Highsmith. Banked in off the glass. Highsmith's got his first basket of the night.
So many things that Marquez does well. He looks to set up his teammate.
There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 16. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Harris. Pass to Bitadze. High, arcing shot. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Gary Harris.
Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyler Hero.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs against Butler. And that one's good. Suggs. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Butler from outside. Drills it from outside.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry,
tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Highsmith. Clock is at 3. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Vucevic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Ball against Hero, and Ball gets it to go.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Butler passes to Jaquez. Levine against Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So it's Miami now. Hero, no good. On the wing, Levine. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Levine passes to Dosunmu. The Bulls with another miss. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Butler. Outside Jaquez. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Levine against Butler. The 3 ball. And it's Levine with the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Hero. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Highsmith. And the Heat, another 3.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the floor, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd. And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Here's Highsmith. He has 6. Butler surveying the floor. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Levine. Dosunmu outside. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's got 8.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Nice move. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yet his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Williams finds Vucevic. Sweet little floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Hero with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Butler. Counted. Here's Ball. Trailing by 2. And here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. Whoa! Wow! Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Levine in at the 3.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Butler, a screen on Ball. Here's Hero. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Ball. Williams with the screen. From outside, off the mark. Miami shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Jaquez against Williams. Left side, Jaquez. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Adebayo drives in. And finished off by Adebayo.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Adebayo in the post, covered by Vucevic. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Hero outside. And that one drops.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Levine for three. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Jaquez. Right side Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Williams. No good on the three. Miami leading by 4. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Vucevic, a screen on Jaquez. Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Hero, no good. Bulls trail by 4. On the wing, Levine. 13 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Butler. Here's Levine for 3. Highsmith grabs the board. Outside Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know, for Miami, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have been.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah.
That does it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Rozier, outside Richardson. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. We'll grant the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Giddey. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Giddey's got his first points of the game.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
There's a screen by Love. Rozier gets the bucket. Rozier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Giddey against Richardson. With some arc. Second chance shot. And it's Giddey missing. The Heat with the lead. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by White. White with a steal. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Rebound Miami. Rozier looking around. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
That's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of balance.
Who's Zealous' shot is good.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Rozier, here we go.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Rozier, here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Outside Richardson. Inside. Here's Ware. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. For Miami, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Rozier against Giddey. Pass to Love. Rozier, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rozier's got 8 points.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Here's Giddey. Good work there as it goes.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
On the attack, Rozier. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Rozier's got 10 points in just the second half. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Giddey, and he drives in. There's the block.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside for Rozier. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
And it's Giddey missing. Miami leading by 6. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Love passes to Richardson. To shoot. Back to Love. Three-pointer. That one no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the... And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallies.
Once we get the rebound, hit to...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Lonzo Ball is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Ball against Hero. Ball with a steal. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. The kick out to Williams. Here's Levine for 3. And Zach Levine from deep.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Levine. A nice shot by Butler.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Outside Butler. to the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
LaVine against Butler. Outside LaVine. Vucevic, a screen on Butler. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Adebayo in the post. Working on Vucevic. Jaquez with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And LaVine has got the ball here for the Bulls. 8-point game. Launches it from deep. And that doesn't go either for LaVine. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Now here's Ball. Look at LaVine throwing it down.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And LaVine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Here's Highsmith. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls trail by 9. And there's the lob. Stolen by Hero. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. Here's Ball. Good on the shot. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
LaVine passes to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Butler. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Hero against Ball. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Heat.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
But as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And so Ball nails both of them.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Butler against LaVine. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by LaVine. So no problem for Miami as they. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.
joining us on this two. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And that game against the Warriors, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. White is out there with Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Gary Harris is out there with Banchero, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. And that one's good, Suggs. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So for Chicago, their last game, a win against Denver. Williams can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Levine for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. Bitadze, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after the miss from Vucevic. Caldwell Pope against White. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Levine's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
There's Bitadze, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 5-point game. There's Ball with the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Suggs against Ball, and that one is good from Suggs.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Ball up top. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Now, here's Banchero. He started by Williams. If it counts.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And there's Levine on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's Harris with 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hits the 3-point bomb. Suggs has got 7.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Levine for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now, the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Knocked loose. Stolen by Levine. And a fast break for the Bulls.
Blocking foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim. And Levine makes it easy.
From deep 3-point territory. They get it back, and the shot is good. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Levine kicks the ball. The teardrop falls in. He has 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Levine's got 11.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Banchero. A terrific shot on the turnaround. He know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Suggs looking around. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Here's Bitadze. And he dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of the
effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Here's Suggs. There's Bitadze, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. Driving the lane. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Harris passes to Bitadze. Harris dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Clock at 4. And here's Banchero for 3. Caldwell Pope. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Levine wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Levine's got 22 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's all tied in or... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against the Trailblazers at Moda Center, and still very close in the first quarter.
Love the action in that.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green.
And that concludes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Black is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. This is out there for Orlando. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Swiped away. He takes it in, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen. Here's De Silva. From down in the low post, it goes. De Silva's got his first points in this one. Bulls trail by 7. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Isaac kicks to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Chicago grabs the miss.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Buzelis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wagner. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smith. Buzelis, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Here's Wagner. Count it. Wagner's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have...
Magic leading by 4. Isaac misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Black the pass to Carter. Isaac outside. Wagner with it. 9 points in the game so far. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Carter. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's limp playing to his advantage defensively.
.50 seconds left here in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Oh, Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Buzelis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Orlando leading. Pass to De Silva. Lets it go with a 3. Drops in the train. De Silva's got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Isaac from deep three-point territory. That shot no good. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both good from the line that time. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Bulls. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Back to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Suggs. Levine dishes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to White. Here's Levine. And the shot falls short this time.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Suggs, the shot from the low post is good. Suggs has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Williams against Banchero. Rebound collected by Levine. Bulls trail by 11. And there's the drive. Outside, White. Pass to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The open shot, Suggs. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Magic. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Suggs. Bitadze can't hit. Levine with it, picked up by Suggs, and the jam by Levine.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you've got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Ball against Suggs. Here's Bitadze. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 11. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 27 points.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Back to Suggs. They set the pick. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And here are the Bulls now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Ball finds Williams. Harris against Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Suggs against Ball from the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bulls trail by 4. Levine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident, and that lets him deliver when it matters most.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Pulls up from the corner. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Levine against Suggs. Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Denial.
Well, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Williams for three. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management at this time of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home. right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Just 3 to shoot. Butler with the bucket.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now here's Suggs. Over Butler. Suggs, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero. Butler's got 5 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
And only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
So it's Orlando now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's the break. Here's Jaquez. And the layup is good off the glass.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Batadze, the pass to Suggs. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Miami on D. Now Suggs. Pass to Batadze. Shot clock at 6. And Carroll with it. It's offline from half court.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Pass to Hero. Oh, stolen by Harris. Now here's Banchero. Jaquez covers. Here's Banchero. 17 points in his last outing. Harris passes to Suggs. Here's Batadze. Soft touch off the glass.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. They set the pick. Outside Butler. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Highsmith. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in his effort.
Suggs outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Here's Suggs, following the bucket by the Heat. Adebayo grabs the board. Throws it up high, and it's Butler with the jam.
2 teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Now here's Suggs. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Batadze, 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Heat.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Then there's Butler, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. No coverage that time. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Now here's Jaquez. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game, and the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Suggs.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Hero. Puts up a 3. Hero with another miss. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Takes it inside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. And there's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Magic trail by 18. And here's Suggs. And he lobs it up.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Hero for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Caldwell Pope against Hero. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. From 12 feet, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And he's going for the lob, and stolen by Adebayo. Jaquez with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And here's Butler outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Fast break Miami. Hero from way outside. It's rebounded by Batase.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Hero on the wing. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Outside from Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Oh, got that one up quick. Batase's got 7 points.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Hero, and that's going to be a travel. 30 seconds left in the second. Here's Batase. And the 3 off target. Miami leading by 15. Here's Butler. Five on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Miami out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Heat.
It's one-sided on the...
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Franz Wagner, and it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship, and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
And the eagerness of Rozier, I mean, he wanted to hit them right back.
Wagner against Richardson. Isaac outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wagner against Love. Outside Richardson. Back to Love. Clock at 4. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 19.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paulo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Count it.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Now here's Rozier. The rebound by Carter.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's De Silva. Can't hit from in close. Heat leading by 15. Richardson goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Wagner against Richardson. And there's the drive. Rebound Miami. There's a minute 59 left to play in the third. Robinson for three. No good that time. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. De Silva with the bucket.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Now here's Rozier. Isaac with the steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. 4-3. Love grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. De Silva. Off target with the three. Miami leading by 17. Pass to Ware. Rozier with it. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. Now Wagner. Good on the baseline J. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter. Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Robinson in the post. Three-pointer. And it's Ware missing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Richardson against Isaac. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the third. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Fires from deep. And so it's Miami liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for 2. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, "We're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now."
Okay, thank you, Allie. A line change here for Orlando. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, There are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 20.
Well, we know Hero is more than capable of hitting those. He's got limitless range.
Butler taking his time here. Double team on Butler. And the basket by Highsmith. Highsmith's got his first points in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Butler against Harris. Here's Jaquez. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Tries the spin move. Here's Banchero. No good again that time.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And here's Butler outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Matase can't hit.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Stolen by Hero. Pass to Adebayo from outside the arc. Matase down low. Jaquez covers. And it's in there. And here's Miami. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Count it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
2 minutes.
Here's Highsmith, guarded by Banchero. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Matase. It's hauled in by the Heat. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, trying to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Suggs. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Adebayo. And it's Butler with the jam.
leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. Adebayo with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.